shark. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside when you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to lurk. Had a clean run, then ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the but the first. Before that, then a shank that. You ain't gonna work till the CV. Staring at my hand, it's all VVs. We just trying to stay alive like the Bee Gees. Done it for the guts and the glory. And if we ever rise it, we ain't shooting feet, we ain't touring. Only voted later, we was scoring. Made it out the trenches. Now what a taste, it's expensive. Cartier lenses.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, how about the energy in this building tonight? And it's because of this matchup finally coming around again. Alexander Volkanovski against Brian T. City Ortega. Now, their first meeting not close over the totality of the fight, but certainly T. City came within an inch of wresting the title away.
In that third round, John Anik, that was one of the best third rounds I've ever seen in my entire life. The fact that Volkanovski got out of those submissions tells me that it's going to be very tough to get the belt off of him. No one gets out of the tree.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Volkanovski's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
It's okay. Keep going.
3
Keep going.
minutes. Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. They lower the guard, and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking
huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All 25 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Man, his jab is good. There it is. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off of him by blocking all these attacks.
Volkanovski's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee. Big shot to the head.
Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe it.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving. Well, round one, a tough act to follow. Now we get to our second round. Brian Ortega and Alexander Volkanovski. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes in every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys...
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Oh, look at that. Gets smacked in the face, and now he wants to talk.
So that means that his opponent got him good.
Right. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go good. You got to go find the finish.
All right, pausing the action here, and if the referee calls for the doctor, this could very well be the end of the fight, given all that swelling around the eye.
It could be, and rightfully so. His eye is swollen shut. He cannot see his opponent. He's flailing at him. Can't find his target anymore.
Fighter tried to state his case to stay in the fight. It looks as though the doctor's going to allow him to continue, at least for now.
Yeah, but he's got to make some adjustments. He's got to keep his hands up, and he's got to keep his head off the center line.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in his fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know.
Play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, big knee there. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches.
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Volkanovski's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure.
Ortega's in there, fighting calm, staying collected in the face of a very tough fight right now.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a